In this lecture, we will be covering why formatting is important in Tableau. As shown, we have two dashboards displayed. We have dashboard 1 and dashboard 2. So as you can see in the dashboard 1, we have 4 different charts. So the first chart is a bar chart, the second is a pie chart, third is a tree map, and the fourth is a geographical map. But this dashboard hasn't been formatted properly. As you can see, there are no figures right here. If one were to look at this dashboard, they wouldn't know, first of all, what each of these dashboards really are, since there are no titles. So that's why titles are very important in your dashboard. So you need to define what the user is looking at first of all. Second, as you can see, there are no figures next to these onto these bar charts. If a user were to look at this bar chart, they wouldn't know exactly what this bar chart means. Yes, it looks like a sales chart. It might be a sales chart, but they wouldn't know what the figures are unless they were to look down here. But even then, they wouldn't know the exact figures. They can estimate, but they wouldn't know the exact, which is why it is important to have labels on your chart so user can see exactly what they're looking at. In the second example, we have a pie chart. The pie chart, yes, a user can see that it's divided into 4 different sections, but they don't know what exactly this chart is. But also they don't know what the different dollar amount for each of these pie charts is, right? So it is very important to use the marks to show labels, and it is important that we use as much space as we can. As you can see, this hasn't been properly formatted, so we have all of this empty space. It is very important to use all the space that you can, as shown over here on the formatted dashboard. The third chart, the tree map, same thing. It does not have the dollar figures. They can see that these are different sizes. Each of these boxes represent a different size, but they don't know what the figures are. So if one were to look at this, they wouldn't find it of much use, versus the second dashboard, where it cleanly, first of all, displays the title, as well as it tells you what each of these different boxes are, as well as the dollar amount associated with it. Using formatting, a user can also see that the green chart is, since it's the biggest chart, it's color coded green, and the smallest chart is color coded in red. Same thing with the geographical map. First of all, geographical map, even though this dashboard shows sales in the US, it is also showing Canada. So in the second chart, we have moved the US map up so we can use as much space as we can. We could have cleaned this second chart even more to show just this part and ignore all of this. So as you can see, why formatting is important. You can take a chart like this and turn it into something a lot more cleaner, a lot more user-friendly, and something a consumer of the dashboard can find much more use of. In our final lecture, in the final section that we have, we'll be covering an example in which I'll show you how to create a dashboard similar to this and how to connect to it.